Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. Is it not in the Illithid's barbarity that we find its splendor? Your eyes are no less monstrous, I assure you. A lesser woman might be frightened, but I am no lesser woman.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take these. May you have some comfort in bitter times. Be well. Be beautiful. One moment, forever emblazoned on my memories. I won't soon forget it.
Transformation. But was it deliberate or accidental?
No survivors. Victims await. So soon follow Dos.
Sometimes the only way out is through. On my way.
I am fury. I am death. My path be true.
happens.
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced. Tempest, help me. A monk. Could you please take a vow of silence until I'm done here? You know, so I can center myself.
At what age do you think it is right to set a child upon mortal combat?
The moment it can hold a blade. It may even test its resilience against some common poisons while it is still in the womb.
Skvar, we do not willfully risk our young until they are of 13 years. No point wasting battle flesh before it's primed.
From the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength and the courage to resist.
Thy wheel of fate turn. Dost thou require a new ally?
What's on your mind? You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full. Let's hop.
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all as accurately as possible.
Congratulations are in order. I fancied myself the sage advisor, sworn to guide you through what it means to be a child of Baal. And while I mulled on that solemn responsibility, you went and took care of it on your own. Well done. Truly. The path of a Baal spawn is not an easy one, nor does it ever truly end. But you found your footing where so many before you have fallen. Wherever you lead from now, we will follow. I believe you have an appointment with a nether brain. Lead then. Nature's servant awaits. If you wish, it is a ritual. If they be in greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations. Any druid. So, yes, you might aspire to it if you wished, but the scroll is not the ritual itself. Only part of my research into how it is worked. Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The dead tree plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every Harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on. Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able? In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness. I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came. And made the question moot. But I kept this. Just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed. I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings, or true heroes. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine. When and however it comes. As for this city story, well, that is entirely your problem now, Cub. I have no plans to lie down and die. Well, perhaps a little lying down when all of this is done. But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You are almost certainly going to die first. Flattered as I am, you're fully supported as it is. At your command.
Boo is overjoyed with our victory. Another den of evil vanquished, and an old foe defeated. Well, Viconia was a friend for a short time beforehand, but then a foe once more. Yes, Boo, a most wicked witch. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day. Those words are more soothing than the salve Minsk applies to the places the armor chafes. You are a kind and gentle soul. You hear what our friend says, Boo? Viconia is gone for good this time. I am sorry, Boo! I will stop up my clumsy mouth and would tear out my hair if any remained. My old friend Keldorn told me that the righteous must end their rage when the battle is done. But when Minsk thinks of those villains tormenting our gentle Moonwitch, he wants to kick them in the cloisters. Yes, burn, says you, and burn, says Boo, so Minsk will burn! We shall set fire to the night itself! Or perhaps the night is too large to burn. I do not know. But I do know that I am angry! Another ball spawn buried by our hand. Ball should learn better than to send his offspring against us. They might as well be babes, dropped bare bottom into the Rashomon winter. Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space, hmm? Minsk and Boo stand ready. Just tell us where to do it. Justice, truth, and a virtuous boot.
Whatever it takes.
Sword at my side and hamster at hand.
Keep it together.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame. The gods are ready to receive your joyful donation.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure, and the courage to resist. So may it be.
This altar isn't your god, is one of many. And in this place, the gods are ready to receive your joyful donation. The amount you've offered proves your piety and devotion. You may now pray here once a day for a divine blessing. Your soul opens to their divine power. Your father's power stops your heart for one horrible, terrible moment, then starts it again with a lash of duty.
Welcome back, child of faith. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
A never-ending march of toil and suffering. The land is sick, and so are its people.
Preserve them now, or there won't be any left.
And godlings have failed to staunch. grasp this. We embrace the cycle that has begun to its fullest degree. We must allow the mother of all plagues to burn this sickness from us all.
Then we'll be back soon. Get ready to fly.
To fight, the consequences are hardly surprising.
Ready for some good news.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Swallow your battle cries, fiend, and wash them down with steel!
The hammer's gonna fall.
We do what we must.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge.
despite everything. One down, millions live.
Enough to keep us going. For now.
Hey, good looking.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Every kicked buttock, another step on the path. Another day, another dungeon.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I'd love to, thanks.
You have... In life, I offer you instruments which will aid in enacting your foul whims.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
You return, taint-blessed kinkiller, having committed the holiest of sins. And yet, as you came for Baal, you spat upon the glory all of our brood dream of so deeply, leaving Father with no chosen at all. I died once. A death in the self-same temple chamber where you slaughtered Orin. A long while ago. My wretched sibling brought me back. The fairest of Ballspawn. Soul bound me to this husk. Worship death though I do. I refused it. I roamed the coast, gathering those who still held Baal in their black hearts. The cult survived, festering beneath the city with me as the gate's everlasting poison. With these killings, the glory of the Baalists has risen beyond what we dreamed possible during those dark days. But you have brought it crashing at our father's feet. With Orin's death and your rejection of him, you leave him with no chosen. and I remember my battle for the city like it was yesterday. My aching bones in this husk still feel every spark of pain from the crystalline moment of my first death in the temple. For 200 years, I wallowed in my own failure to dominate this city. I didn't deserve an eternity of rest. I deserved only this shackle to live forever on the outskirts of my own dear cult and mourn my own downfall. After centuries of this rancid defeat, I rejoice. For today, I meet the true definition of failure. Perhaps Father will take me back if I clean the world of his little embarrassment.
I punch.
Heading out.
Kicking for goodness! fight now? Who is not used to this taking of turns?
Looking ahead.
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man. All helm hair and a haughtiness. Oh, this was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle with, Boo. All the better then. Jahira littering the streets in broad daylight. I swear, sometimes it is as if she does not care for this city at all. Do you feel it, Boo? The path of virtue beneath my boots once more. Boo and I, we are in your debt, my friend.
Who among us hasn't wondered what it would be like to live forever? But I think you've got the right idea. Better I live fully and meaningfully than to pine for an always and forever I could never achieve. I'm so glad to hear it. If I had a bottle of dragon dew, I'd open it in your honor.
So Jaheira is willing to embrace mortality, the ultimate form of retirement, and that's thanks to impressing her through your actions. Quite the compliment. Good. I knew you had what it took to quieten your demons. I'd hate to have lost the real you. I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need to make room for me. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. No doubt you do. But I will come to you when Mother Selûne deems the moment is right. Patience, girl. It will come soon enough. And you cannot unlearn the truths I have to share.
Everything is clear.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring.
I would live forever if I could. Death is not rest or relief. It is only ever a form of defeat. In destroying the scroll, Jaheira has shown her readiness to give up the fight. We must not follow her example. There's no space for me. I suggest you... Indeed.
Just when I think I can't respect Jaheira anymore, she hits me with a grenade right to the heart. I couldn't agree with her more. There's more to life than time. It isn't about how long you're here. It's about what you do with whatever time you've got. And Jaheira? Well, I don't think anyone spent their hours better than her.
Jaheira has steel in her, I'll say that. It's not easy to walk away from immortality. Most people would have held on to that scroll for as long as they could bear to, and probably a century or two longer than that. Well, obviously I would, but you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you. Excellent. Now that that's settled, lead on.